Where can I? All right. Good evening, everybody. You got to get it in the stream there yet, huh, Shampoo? It is Sean and Michelle Poe coming in here from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Just came back from a senior parent party meeting tonight, right? We go from one to another to be blessed here with Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. So welcome, welcome. Sean, do you want to edify Dr. Dondi and Marcy? And then I will as well, because I could talk forever, but we want to get into the goods of what they've got too. But you do your quick stuff, and then I might add in a couple things like I always do.
Yeah, no, I remember from the very beginning, some of the first videos that we ever saw with LifeVantage were actually from Dr. Dondi Nettles. Talking from a very nice vantage point overlooking the Phoenix area, if I remember correctly. And, you know, he's always been in our mind just a leading expert on these technologies, these pathways in the body. And his partner in crime here, Marcy, is just an incredible human that just, you know, really between the both of them, they just love to pour back into the world, change the world, make the impact on helping people, not only with the health, but on the financial side. But I think it's really just about developing people to make them better. In whatever capacity that looks like, they're ready to serve that. And they're definite leader servants. And everything they do, I think, is just a great example of who they are and who LifeVantage is, you guys. So I love doing life with these guys. We travel the world together, and they're definitely our peeps. So thank you, Michelle. What else you got?
No, that was just amazing. I mean, he literally one of the top. Well, Dr. Dondi, you can share what it is. I mean, one of the top chiropractors there in Arizona, and he has an amazing story and what this profession, and I know Marcy as well, what this profession has done for them is just, it makes you emotional. Anybody get emotional here about what this profession is doing for you right now, the vision that you see for it, but then what it is doing and has done. When you hear more of their story, or, you know, at another time, we always hear more of people's stories after every time that they talk, but we just have a great history and a lot of gratitude they've been through a lot of things, through health journeys, big time health journeys, through divorce, through children, through grandchildren, through suicide attempts, through just, you name it, through just life. And it's powerful that we are all here. And that's one thing in LifeVantage, always know that this is a safe place, that people here together, it's a safe place to be, and it's a vulnerable place to be, but it's a place where you know that you will be loved, respected, honored, and here to help you grow in every way. So we could just talk and edify you guys for an hour and beyond, but we want to get to the goods, because anybody else here excited about Rock the Rhythm and the Evolve Tour is going on? Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how my heart is just constantly racing. And Dr. Dondi and Marcy, they want to show you how to take action tonight, immediately, and what that's going to mean going into the future. So I'm going to pass it over to you guys. And again, round of applause, hearts. We thank you for being here and serving, and we're just going to let you go. Fly.
Sean and Michelle, thank you so much. We are just incredibly humbled and honored that you would ask us to speak to your organization, to the people that are on tonight. And so we consider it a blessing to anytime we have the ability to pour into literally people that don't see us all that often, because our team kind of takes us for granted, as we do when we see people over and over. When we love to take we love to take the opportunity to speak to new people all the time. And I don't mean it in a negative way. Everyone takes for granted people that are constantly in front of
town, right? It's that thing. It's like, we know they love us and we love them so much, but they hear from us all the time.
Right.
So it's so good to be
if
able
it
to
affected Jesus, it can affect us. So we're gonna cast a Jesus shadow tonight. So hopefully, but thank you so much for the invitation. And I think it's really interesting that today, whether two major things happened in major international news today. One, that Amazon announced that they are going to go through their next wave of layoffs. Just this morning, they announced that. And I heard on the news earlier that the mayor of Washington, D.C. is going to put out federal mandate. They're all federal employees to go back to work in the workplace from working at home. Well, the interesting thing about that, people have really gotten used to working at home. They like working from home, which speaks well for all of our opportunities. When people have the ability to work from home, in some cases are being called back to the workplace where they would love to stay at home. So two things happened today to really put in perspective what we have. Well, as of that next round of layoffs, that's going to make 170,000 tech layoffs in the last 6 months. So job security is really a thing of the past a lot of times, especially when you're talking about an employee mentality. But one thing I can tell you, on the 23rd of January, 2023, there's never been more people on planet Earth that are looking for optimal health than is right now.
Yes.
And there's never been more people on planet Earth looking for job security or some kind of additional ways of making money than right now, which speaks extremely well to what we have with Evolve. And I will tell you, Marcy and I have been literally buzzing since last Wednesday, because it's probably, I would say without exaggeration, the second most important date in LifeVantage history is May 18th of 2009 when we launched, and last Wednesday when we relaunched with a whole new opportunity to reach a crowd that we never were able to reach before, and reach a crowd deeper than we were before, and literally become, I don't know if this is true, but I think, and many, many leaders, including Sean and Michelle, think this is probably now the most lucrative opportunity in the network marketing space, which puts us as
for everyone,
for everyone,
not just a select few. This is for everyone that decides. This is for everyone.
Welcome to the most appealing company in network marketing history, especially right now. You're there, and we are just so excited to be presenting tonight.
And I want to really just tell you guys, you are in such amazing hands with Sean and Michelle. Yes. You've got some of the best leaders in this profession. They love each and every one of you so much, and they take so much time to make sure that they're bettering themselves so they can be better for you. You should be so, so very grateful and actually very proud of who they are as your leaders. And we're excited to see Sean tomorrow night here in Tempe, Arizona, woo, woo, at the Evolve event. So we hope that every single one of you are registered for the Evolve event near you, because that's one of the very first things that you should be doing right now. The now, right, is registering for all of these events, getting yourself there. So if you are registered, please put in the comments what location you are going to be able to learn more about Evolve, as well as how many guests do you want to have, butts and seats, because it's the butts and seats that are going to help you spread this mission, because that's the thing. It's exactly a mission. You don't know how many people are out there on their hands and knees praying right now for exactly what you have as an opportunity for them. Yes. Gandhi just gave you the facts, right? Hashtag facts, right, Michelle? It is absolutely the truth that what we have in our hands is going to save people's lives. Have you ever thought about it that way? That you could potentially be the vessel through which a tool will go that will save someone's life.
Seriously.
I will tell you, I know that absolutely to be true, because that's what happened for me. You know, Dondi was a doctor. I was a cop. I was a police officer for almost 10 years before a car accident on duty ended my career and led me into the depths of depression, loss of identity, 3 spine surgeries, loss of funds, all of that kind of stuff that leads to more medications that have warning labels on it that say may cause suicidal tendencies. I tried 4 times, guys, before this opportunity was brought to me by dear friends that didn't know what I was going through, but they offered it to me. So think about that. Who are you keeping their life saving from? Don't keep it to yourself anymore, okay? Yep. So we're going to share our screen here so that we can make sure that we can go through all this stuff that we have for you, because we've got about 20 minutes or so that we want to bless you with all of this information, because it really is all about how you can maximize the now to be able to double dip into Evolve when it gets started and rolls and goes live March 1st. So tonight we're really going to be just kind of going through how you can utilize that 40% Smart Start bonus through the end of February to be able to get that extra cash in your pocket to pay for events coming up, right? While you're also helping people get started as new new consultants and preferred customers. We're going to talk about acquiring new customers and consultants, upselling the ones you already have, and winning back your old, as well as making sure that all of your customers are on subscription and what the benefits are, why you should reach out to all the old customers and get them on subscription so they can have that customer insider benefit, and talking about registering for Evolve New Orleans, March 16th through 18th. So let's move through here because we want you guys to know that you actually have the opportunity to double dip. Any of you like the double dip? You like double the money, honey? Because really, we're all in business, and it's not just to provide, you know, those tools to other people. It's to provide those tools to you and to your own family, right? And part of that is making money. And so what we have in our hands is an opportunity right now with Evolve starting March 1st is that we still have the rest of January and February to be able to utilize the 40% Smart Start bonus, right? That means that we can still get 40% off of the first time orders of all of our new customers and our new consultants that join us before the end of February, before that bonus changes. So we want to go out and we want to make sure that we're sharing the whole story with everybody. We're still going to be sharing the whole story about how they can become consultants, but we're really going to focus on how many customers we can gather, because that means gathering of customers. You're going to be able to then double dip into that new Evolve bucket, that customer bucket, where you're going to earn 5 to 20% on every single customer you bring in from January to February, and everybody you've had in the past every single month. You're going to start making 5 to 20% month after month after month. There's other bonuses too, but we're just talking about that one tonight. Okay, guys. So I've never been so excited or confident in this compensation plan or in how we can make money here at LifeVantage. So we want you to know that you should be excited. You should be confident. And the way that you really gain your confidence is by getting into action, sharing this information. And we're going to talk about several different ways that you can do that as well. But going after new customers, blessing them with these amazing products that will change their lives. We know that for a fact. Every single one of our products work. Getting the 40% Smart Start bonus in January and February, and then all of your customers roll into that bucket to where then you can start earning that 5 to 20% month over month on the same customers. So as you see down on the bottom left here, this is our personal sales bonus that we're going to be talking about right now. This is where once you have enough customers to where you're at least at 500 in sales volume, between 500 and 999, you're going to earn 5% off of those customers every single month, and you will be recognized as an Onyx seller. How cool is that? We've got these really cool names now with our customer side of it. So if you know somebody that is really good at selling product, but maybe they felt shamed that they couldn't build a team, let's take that shame from them. Let's build them up. Let's let them be them and let them build their business the way that they want to build their business, the way they're confident in being able to build their business, the way they're passionate. Yeah, the way they're passionate. And once you hit 1,000 and between 1,000 and 1,999, you double that bonus. You're now earning 10%. You're now an Emerald earner. And then next phase there is 2,000 to 3,999. You can earn 15,000. I'm really going out here. 15%, and you're a Sapphire earner because of your sales volume. We want to get everybody. Let's really rush and push and help and see how many people we can get to the diamond level. That's where you have 4,000 in customer sales volume in your business that you're being paid now 20% of every single month, just on this one bonus. Okay. So there's another bonus that goes along with customer sales as well, but go and look at Sean's amazing videos that he just did. It's on the YouTube channel that talks about all of the breakdown of this Evolve program. This plan is so lucrative, but just in this bonus alone, gathering customers is now going to earn you so much money. It's a really exciting thing. We truly are the and company. So really, we want to talk about how to do this. And that is, we're going to run the play. run the play. Many of you that have been around for a while, you've heard about acquiring the new customers and consultants, upselling the ones that you currently have, and winning back the ones that maybe aren't getting products anymore. And we really want to do that by utilizing our hot products, right? Our new products, those 1-2 punches, right? We've talked about collagen and NRF2 Synergizer being that 1-2 punch at how we can slow down aging. Well, there's a lot of people out there that don't know about it yet that really need to, or maybe it wasn't the right time for them. It's time for you to revisit them. So we are going to talk about collagen and NRF2 and the benefits that everybody wants. The new Rise AM and the Reset PM and the D3, the importance of these 3 new products that we have, reaching out to all of your customers, current and old, and making sure that they know about these products. Dondi's going to go more in depth into the products and why they're important here in the next slide. But we really want you to just really be open and thinking about your list again. Not just the people that you currently have on the list, but think about the people that used to be on your list and maybe you bumped them because you felt like you were irritating them a little bit. Well, you know what? Things have changed. It's time to go back and talk to everybody again, including those people that used to be your customers that maybe faded away and maybe you didn't even notice, because in our current plan, the plan that's going away at the end of February, we weren't really incentivized to take care of our customers the way that they deserve to be taken care of. Well, in this new plan, you're going to want to know exactly who your customers are. You're going to want to be reaching out to them because you're going to be making that 5 to 20%. And in all reality, when you add up the 2 bonuses that come with bringing in customers, you're actually going to be earning 10% to 30% every single month on those customers that you gather. So you're going to want to spend more time with them. You're also going to want to make sure that you're sharing the new customer rewards program and letting people know why it's important to be on subscription, because the benefits are so great. And then all of those customers that are on subscription, you may be like, well, why is it so important for them to be on a subscription? Well, first of all, it helps LifeVantage know exactly how much product we need. And that's important. Yes. And second of all, it gets them the very best price that they can possibly get on our products as a customer. And any customer that is on subscription between now and the end of February and that has been on a subscription for a while, they will automatically be grandfathered in as an insider. And we're going to go more in depth into the customer rewards circle here in just a moment.
Yeah, and what Marcy said about people to go back to your customers, I would even say go back to people who told you no and hell no, and maybe even people that called the cops on you, because here's something I know to be true. 76% of human beings are taking some kind of multivitamin. Anytime we come out with a new product, it's a great place to start with your people that have said no or discontinued, because it's a new conversation. So when 76% of people are already taking multivitamins, none of them, and I repeat, none of them are capitalizing on time-wise nutrient delivery. In other words, the right nutrients at the right time in the right amounts. Nobody makes vitamins like that. Great conversation starter. So think about people that told you no before. Great way to restart a conversation.
All right. So first of all, we know that the products we have, everybody wants these benefits, right? I mean, how many of you have your own before and after pictures that you are sharing out there like crazy? Let us know if this is some of your favorite products that you're sharing and that you're getting success with, because the benefits are real. These are people that we know. Right? And so we can have complete confidence. So when we share these before and after photos, whether you're doing it on social media, or whether you're doing it with photos on your phone, or whether you're sending them a text message, or if you've got a flyer that you're showing people, people see these benefits and they want to either learn more or they just want to buy, right? Because look at the results of what taking Protandim, NRF2, and collagen together have provided. I mean, this is why it's the 1-2 punch, right? I mean, look at the collagen density is increased by 42%. The depth of crow's feet reduced by 22%. Skin roughness decreased by 10%. Blood catalase level increased by 202%. Skin elasticity increased by 8%. And oxidative stress reduced by 40% in just 30 days of taking this phenomenal product.
Powerful.
That's boom, boom, right? 1-2 punch. So make sure that you're out there and you're sharing this with everybody that you possibly can, gathering customers for that customer bucket. Now, how about these?
So before I get into this, I really want to just paint the picture for everyone. We all know people that have less than optimal health. We know people that have had diseases or currently have diseases. We know people that have come out the other side, and we know people that are right in the thick of it right now. Well, let me just make it as simplistic as I possibly can. Every single health challenge that you can think of or that has a name or a diagnosis has one thing in common. Whether it's something from a sore throat to terminal cancer, every single health problem has one thing in common. It is called cellular dysfunction. In other words, the cells of whatever area is affected are simply not performing right. Well, here is how simple this is. There's only two reasons why cells don't perform right. Either they're toxic, in other words, they're being poisoned by something that isn't allowing them to work right, therefore there's a health challenge that ensues, or they're deficient in some nutrient. In other words, they need something they don't have, and as a result of not having it, they're not functioning right. That is the only two causes of disease, toxicity and deficiency, and ours deals with both of these right here. Because as your body starts to become more sufficient by overcoming the deficiencies, it gets better at detoxing, meaning detoxifying itself. When your body is working efficiently, it detoxes itself. So you can't get away from toxins, but we can have an optimal body that helps us through it. So why did we focus on this time-wise nutrient delivery? Because your body absorbs certain vitamins and minerals better in the morning, and it absorbs other vitamins and minerals better in the evening. We took those very specifically into mind with the Rise AM and the Reset PM, with the entire focus of this, circadian rhythms, meaning following your normal sleep-wake cycles. If any of you have ever been camping and the sun goes down and you light a campfire and you start to yawn, it's because your circadian rhythms work well when you're in nature. They don't work well when we're in an artificial environment like those superficial lights above our heads. Even though they're LED lights and they're energy efficient, they're fake lights because the big light outside has already gone down. My body should be getting ready for sleep rather than getting ramped up by you guys. And that's awesome. We love it. That's how we can modify it. But the more we are in tune with our body's natural cycles, the better our body works. And that is exactly why these two amazing products, the Rise AM and the Reset PM, were developed in the first place. Certain nutrients in the morning that your body needs in the morning, certain nutrients at night that your body needs at night. So you can not only sleep, but have wonderful REM, rest, relaxing sleep, and deep delta wave sleep where you're getting deep sleep. So your body wakes up recovered, refreshed, and rejuvenated. And the interesting thing about it, the number one morning drink, you guys all know what it is. We filter crushed up beans through hot water, and we call it coffee. Think about this. Why do people wake up when they should be feeling refreshed and rejuvenated? And the first thing they're looking for is something to make them feel awake. You just woke up. You should be awake. You should be refreshed and rejuvenated. Why am I not? Because they didn't get proper sleep, because their circadian rhythms weren't honored, because they weren't taking the right nutrients in the right doses at the right time. That's why this is so profound.
Yeah.
Help the body do what it's designed to do, and it does it. And you see some of the bullet points there, from immune health to brain health, learning, focus, memory, concentration, and most importantly, restful sleep. This product duo right here is an absolute game changer, and no one else in the world has it. And think about this. When your body is no longer deficient in vitamin and minerals, it is now sufficient. Your activation potential and your activation outcome magnifies greatly. Look at some of these numbers.
Yeah. Well, and first of all, guys, too, think about this. Did any of you know the importance of taking these things at a specific time? Specific combination? Did you know?
One a day doesn't tell you that.
I had no freaking clue. So who do you think else doesn't know?
And here's another thing.
Like
How do you know?
world?
How do you know if it's not the right nutrient at the right time? If it changes your urine color, it wasn't the right nutrient at the right time. All vitamins do that except for these.
Yep. So how does the AM and PM work with our synergizers?
Yes, amazing. Look at these statistics. So Protandem NRF2 Synergizer by itself, and then Protandem NRF2 Synergizer along with the Rise AM and Reset PM. 67% increase in glutathione peroxidase, probably the master regulator and master antioxidant of your entire body. 67% increase just by adding, what are they adding? Time-wise nutrient delivery. The right nutrients at the right time in the right amounts. Mastery right there.
And how about our dual synergizer?
And the dual synergizer with Rise AM and Reset PM, 17% increase in catalase, a very, very powerful internal antioxidant enzyme that your body naturally produces to fight off oxidative stress in its infinite wisdom. Dramatic increase, 17+%.
And Tri-Synergizer.
And this one right here is huge. This is something that when I don't know if Dr. David Sinclair has seen this yet, but he is probably the world's authority on NAD and sirtuin activity. He wrote the book called Life Force, yes, I think it's Life Force, or that's, I confuse it with Tony Robbins' book. Anyways, but he is a master from MIT and Harvard, the world's authority on NAD. And when you look at the difference between Protandim Tri-Synergizer by itself and sirtuin activity, then adding Rise AM and Reset PM to a 68% increase in sirtuin activities. Well, think of sirtuins as the conductor of the symphony. You've got the trombones and the brass section. You got the rhythm, the percussion section. You got the string section. If they all play without any conductor, it makes noise. But the conductor gets in there, makes everybody make what? Beautiful music. That's what sirtuins do. You have 7 different types of sirtuins, and they all have their own individual goal and function to make music and mastery function of your body. And when they are increased by 68%, by the right nutrients and the right amounts at the right time, it is an absolute game changer on top of the game changer that was already there in the Protandim Tri-Synergizer.
Yeah, and so guys, just know that all of this information you can find on your replicated website. Your website is the tool that has everything that you need to be able to share this information with all of the people that you know you want to, whether they're new, they're old, or they're current. Go to your website, share it with them so that you can get them upsold, new, or whatever.
Yes, it just hit me. Life Force is Tony Robbins' book. Lifespan is Dr. David Sinclair's book. Sorry for the confusion.
All right. So now all of these customers, we finally have a way to reward them for being loyal to us here at LifeVantage.
Yes.
Yeah, they get great benefits from our products, but we want them to get great benefits for being on subscription, right? And remember, anybody that is on subscription before the end of February is going to be automatically grandfathered in as an insider. So let's talk a little bit about reward circle quickly here. First of all, as soon as you have a customer that subscribes onto any one of the products, they're automatically entered into becoming part of Reward Circle. They don't have to do anything. So it's super simple too. And as soon as their orders cumulatively, so that means their spends per month added together equal 200, they are automatically going to start earning a $10 reward for every 200. And after their 4th $10 reward on the 5th, once they've had 1,000 in group spend or combined spend, they are now an insider and they start getting $20 rewards off of every 200 that they order. That's awesome. Amazing. That's a huge deal. But what's even bigger than that is that everybody that is already a customer, I've said this several times, I'm trying to get you to understand how important it is to reach out to those people that haven't had an order or a subscription for a while, to get them on subscription before the end of February so that they can be grandfathered in as an insider. Let them know it's like, oh my gosh, every time that you spend, get orders equaling $200, you're going to get $20 reward that you'll be able to use off of your future orders. It's good for 6 months, and we'll even be able to track it and help them remember, guys. So cool. But on top of that, insiders and anyone that's part of the Reward Circle get to participate in 10% off their retail purchases or their one-time orders on products they add to their subscription. They get to know about things before other people do. Plus they get repeat rewards. So on their second subscription, they're going to get a free full-size product sent to them by LifeVantage. And on their anniversaries every single year, they're going to get another free full-size product sent to them as a thank you for being a loyal customer.
That's awesome.
So guys, make sure that your customers are always on subscription. Always, always, always. You should never look in your back office and see somebody that's red because they don't have a subscription. We need to encourage people for subscription. Best price. They get the Reward Circle because if they cancel their subscription, they lose those benefits, right? And it makes sure that you know and can track who all you're going to have in your customer bucket for that customer sales volume bonus.
Yes.
So that's really big too. But if you guys have further questions or things come up about the reward circle, guess what? There's an FAQ for that. You can find it at the bottom of your Replicated website underneath Evolve. It's in the files there underneath Rewards Circle. So just go and check it out. Just make sure that anytime you have a question, every single one of our products, every single one of our programs, they always have FAQs. Go there first before you start asking other people, because this will help you become more confident in your business. You'll be able to know where to go to look for the answers to questions that you have, as well as good leaders are always good pointers.
Yes.
So go and check out those FAQs. Now, the final thing we want to talk about today, do you want to talk really fast about the importance of Evolve?
The importance of Evolve is so you can learn the whole meaning of the word and why it was changed to this word. Because when you can specifically, intentionally grow and evolve for the benefit of everyone, it's a win-win. That's exactly why they called it Evolve, and it's exactly what this entire training in Nolans is all going to be about. So you need to be there on the 16th through the 18th of March. And you just need to be there. You just need to be there. You need to be there. So make it a non-negotiable, because transformations, the bigger they are, the more likely they're going to happen at an event. You don't want to be the one who misses this event, because it's going to be legendary. It's already a legend and it hasn't even happened yet, because the stories of transformation, the stories of growth, and the stories of evolution in this Evolve process are going to be so tremendous. If you hear one and you were not there, you're going to have instant regret. So let's just allow you to regret proof yourself, but get you and all of your team registered for this as quickly as possible, and just say yes and figure it out.
And take the time to really understand that our new comp plan is truly one of the best opportunities that we have to share. So if you're not in New Orleans, you're not going to learn exactly what it means to evolve with this compensation plan, because that's where you're going to get a lot of breakout training, a lot of opportunity to become comfortable with the different aspects of the comp plan, to where you can see that this truly is an opportunity that you can offer to anyone, whether or not they feel like they can build a team or be a leader. They can build an income with LifeVantage. So maximize the now to double dip into Evolve, all by running the play. Go out there, share this information, be excited, be confident, and know that you have never been in a better place than you are right now with LifeVantage.
Absolutely. This is a historic event. It's happening now. You're all a part of it. And the ID number that you have is like your Willy Wonka's golden ticket. It is yours, and it is exclusively yours. And what you do with it is completely up to you. But if you don't do anything with it, there are going to be people who are on their knees praying for answers right now, that their prayers will go unanswered. And I don't want you to carry that, because it could be somebody close to you. It could be somebody that you love and care about, and it's just getting over maybe you're a little shy, or maybe you don't really know that much yet. You have incredible leaders. There are a lot of leaders that we look up to in this industry, because Marcy and I are brand new in this industry. This is the one and only company we've been with. Yeah. And as a result, we look to the people that have come before us and been successful. And your leaders, Shauna and Michelle, are two of the ones that we look up to constantly, because they are just innovators. They do things like very few people do. They see things the way other people don't. And when you can see common things in an uncommon way, you know you're following a leader. And that's exactly what you have with your leaders. And we are just so blessed and honored to be asked to speak to you guys. We're so blessed. We hope we delivered tonight and gave you some nuggets, but please make sure to be in New Orleans in March. Make sure that you continue to follow this, because these changes, we've never felt so confident in this. We've never felt so certain that we are with the right company at the right time with the right people, when the world is looking for exactly what we have. And if we don't share it with them, shame on us, because there's people whose lives that we can change and save with this opportunity in these products. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. We're so incredibly blessed to be able to speak with you all.
We are here together for such a time as this.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dondi and Marcy. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow in the Phoenix area in Tempe. We're going to have a blast. And then a couple of days from then, I'll be out in Polk City, Iowa, near Des Moines. We're going to run like our hair's on fire. And I'm telling you, these opportunities, it feels like it did towards the very beginning when we first enrolled. And I know you guys were in even before us and watched some of that early rise, but I am so excited about where this company is headed. And we have the right people, the right products to just blow this away. And you guys captured it so well, and take that momentum of being able to still capture that 40% right now with the current plan and transition it. If you're one of the early countries that are launching this March 1st, build that up. And we know that we have a lot of Canadians on our team as well too. And this is your runway as well too, to mimic those behaviors and just be ready to just maximize the launch as soon as the Canadian government finally gives us the go ahead to change it and make that impact. So we're super excited. I mean, I'm barely sleeping. We're
Marcy,
just running.
why are you like, I know Marcy is probably wishing she was a Canadian right now.
Yes, I mean, seriously, think about it. I know that the Canadians get left out or they feel like they do so much, but guys, oh my gosh, don't think about it that way. Think about it that there's all this time to get your business in track and on par to be able to be a diamond. As soon as you got launched. Oh my gosh, you guys have the time. That's a gift.
Yes. The day one diamonds. We're going to call them the day one diamonds.
Day one diamonds.
It's going to be incredible. So we know we're ready to run full speed ahead in that market as well too, and the other markets as they launch. But this is going to be a game changer, you guys. And just like they said, you don't want to look back in 12 to 18 months from now and say, man, I should have probably taken a little bit more time to just educate people to see who wanted this gift. So appreciate you guys. I will see you very, very soon. And let's give them a big one person, big difference round of applause for blessing our lives tonight, you guys.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Woo! Sean didn't even close it out how he normally does it. He's really like, he's flustered, right? He is just like, he's in a whole nother
This is what she's looking for.
That
means he's excited. That means his brain's going lots of places.
I love it.
So
All right, you guys
exciting. So
have an
exciting.
amazing night. And we
Well, I
will
was gonna
talk
say
very,
one
very
last
soon.
thing. We had
Okay, one last thing.
Thank you.
Well, I was going to say we had a board of directors, gentlemen, reach out to us today to tell us and to tell all of you how proud he is of all of you. And he's been looking at, you know, the organization, what it's been doing, but what LifeVantage is doing and where it's going. He's been with us from the beginning. And I'm telling you, the board of directors message from me to you guys and for the company and where it's going and what he knows and sees. His numbers, he knows, like Sean, you guys, the time is now. I know Donnie and Marcy said it, oh my God, so powerfully, but I cannot get off here with and just not tell you that the board of director is freaking out about where we are going and had to send private messages about that. So let that sink into your soul. Let it know where we're going, you know, write names, get out that memory jogger where it was, go back, like they said, to the people from the way the beginning, from whatever, and just go big, because the time is now. And Tanya Sheldon cried today on our leadership Zoom so beautifully, because each of you matter. And what this compensation enhancements are doing is rewarding you guys for going out and blessing and blessing and blessing and blessing people, because we all know the world deserves these products. Yes or yes, they all deserve this community, and they all deserve this compensation to enhance their life in whatever it is. If they want to give it all away, if they want to do whatever, pour back or go whatever, create magic moments for people, the world, whatever. I'm just telling you, you guys, go to bigbluecalendar.com, find out, make sure everybody knows where all the Evolve events are. Make sure you are in New Orleans, make sure you're plugged in. And like I've said a million times, dance, dance, dance with all the messages, the Facebook stuff. Don't get annoyed with it. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Use it and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and pour that excitement and love out to the world, because the time is now. They are so right. The first day when LifeVantage started and where we are right now, it's insane. So we love you. Sorry, respecting time, we're late. I'm sorry. It's just because I care. All right. Okay.
Bye, guys.
You guys have an amazing week.
Good night. Love you.
Good night. Safe travels, Sean Poe.
Thank you.
Travels.